What's up, guys? It's Lefty here with your daily sports betting picks for Sunday, August 15th. Hope everyone got down on yesterday's 2-unit play. NFL sucked for me yesterday, but not really even fully prepared for that yet. Probably going to hold off on any NFL betting for the next week or two until I can catch up. Baseball's just so time-consuming. It's tough to do both sports at once, but happy we got the 2-unit official daily play. And speaking of that, anyone who's been following along with me with these daily plays knows I don't just throw around units loosely. It takes a lot for me to make a play 2 units. And if I'm being honest, it's something I'm working on. In my own personal betting, I have a high risk tolerance. I bet 2, 3, even 4 or 5 unit plays all the time. But this whole mental game of knowing there's people risking money based on, what I say in these videos, I don't think it's something I'll ever get fully comfortable with. And the thought of me making a 3-unit play and it losing is a tough concept. I always say this, and I really do mean it. I'm totally fine with losing my own money. It doesn't bother me at all. I've been doing this so long. But losing my money and then your money gives me anxiety just even thinking about it. But I also know I'm probably not maximizing profit for us by being so risk adverse with these daily plays. So maybe that's going to change with time. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But I got one play today so far. Make sure to sign up for the text service because I'll likely have another play, maybe 2. I'm recording this video pretty early on Sunday morning. And because of, the early Sunday start times, I still want to see what the market does on a few games once people wake up and start betting. So I might confirm another play or 2. And the text service will allow me to get those plays out to you guys rather than record another video. So for people who are signed up to the text service, be on the lookout for another play, maybe 2. And if you haven't signed up yet, it's 100% free. All you do is just text the word PICKS to the number on the screen and opt in. No fees or card info needed. It's just a way I can get plays out there when there's no time to do a video. But enough about all that. Let's get into today's play. Looking at the 110 start Orioles Red Sox, we got a lefty versus lefty matchup. Keegan Aiken for the O's and Eddie Rodrigo for the Bo Sox. And anyone that follows the Betting Network Instagram account may have saw I bet the over 10 runs in yesterday's game between these two teams. I think they ended up scoring 20-something runs. And I'm going to go back to it here. We have 2 teams that absolutely mash lefty pitching. Overall season numbers versus lefty pitching shows Baltimore and Boston at the top of the league. And that's been a consistent thing all season. Boston hits both righty and lefty pitching, but Baltimore is night and day when it comes to righty versus lefty splits. Cedric Mullins and Trey Mancini, they have crazy numbers versus lefties. And the lefty pitcher Baltimore will face today, they've already seen a couple times this season and have had some success. This will be the 3rd time they face Eduardo Rodriguez. And if you look at the first start back in April, they did some damage. And most recent start in May, Erod only allowed 1 run, but he got pretty lucky. He got lucky that it wasn't more. Baltimore stranded runners and were hitting him pretty hard, but just right at Red Sox outfielders. And on the other side, the Red Sox should tee off on this kid Keegan Aikens. Aikens has yet to see the Sox this season. But Aikens is more of like a middle relief type guy or long opener, I guess. He's appeared in 16 games this season, but only 9 of them were starts. He's only seen the 5th inning, I believe, twice in his 9 games as a starter. And if we look at his last 3 starts, he's only went 3 innings in each of them and was yanked after getting rocked. He's got an ERA over 10 in his last 9 innings. Opposing batters hitting 450 off him. The Boston lineup is definitely a step up from Detroit, KC, and the Angels, all 3 of those teams who rocked him. So I think we have enough to make a play on the over here. So let's go ahead and lock in this over 10.5. You should be able to get it cheap or minus 105. There's books showing 10 with the over juice to minus 125. But if you can get 10 with the over at like minus 120 or less, I'd play that. But don't lay minus 125 on 10. I personally have the over 10 at even money and at minus 105. So for the official daily play grading, it'll be over 10.5 at minus 105. And remember, text service guys, be on the lookout. I'm still working through the board and trying to confirm a few more plays. And if I do, I'll send them out via the text. And that's going to do it for me today. Hope you guys crush it and sweep at the board. Until next time, good luck with all your bets. And as always, may all the umps calls go your way.